Hi everyone, I'm here to present my idea for team board, program board, and risk board. So here is my team board. First thing first, I will see how many team members there are in my agile team. So names are listed here. They can add a card for themselves. And then I have number of days. So usually sprints are 2 weeks long. So I added each day what team is planning to work on. And this is just like a tentative plan to give a visibility across the organization what each team member they will be working on. And this plan might can change, so we can accomplish little more or less, but here is the idea. So we can leverage one of these features here. We can have the backlogs, or we can just add the card. So, or we can just pull the information from the board. So here is team name. Here is our capacity or velocity. If it's an old team, we can just use the velocity. Or if it's a new team, probably 5 story point or 8 story point per team members. And if any PTO they are doing planning. So based on that, let's say it's a new team, 6 into 5, 30 story points, and then someone is taking off. So let's say 2 days, 28 story point we are tentatively planning on. And for each day, what team members will be working on, we can just add. And they have to be a little conservative in terms of providing their estimates. So if something that takes 3 point, so they can add here 3 or 5, and like that they can just complete this plan. And once they have all the sticky notes added for defect, for spike, and for user stories, so I'm proposing green for user story, for defect red, and for spike orange, and for disk and dependency this is yellow. So then we will calculate, we will add up all these points, 2 point, 3 point, all those points, and we will add here in the load. So let's say if our load is like 32, then we need to have the discussion what we can remove. So team should be able to deliver their commitment. So just at very high level, and it can be customized, leveraged in different ways also. Moving on. So I just planned for Team Avenger, and that was just team level planning. But here, if we want to give visibility to an entire organization, how other teams are doing and what they are working in different sprints. So I can just visualize the progress or plan for 5 sprints, and usually it sounds realistic for 10 weeks, what team members they are going to work on, what is the capacity in 5 sprints for this Avenger team, Peppa Pig, Bee Runner, and what is the load, and we can see what features they are delivering. So basically these features are in blue, but they are epic, and enablers are spike. So that is enablement for a feature development. And we can show the link and dependency between each team. So this is very helpful for each team to see the risk, what they are working on, and to maintain a transparency across the board. So number 3 here we have risk board. So risk board, we can have 4 sections: accepted, owned, resolved, and mitigated. And it can be done at team level also and program level also. So if we are meeting as a program, every single team, they can start adding their risk, or probably they can add their team name here. Like let's say Avenger, no UAT planned, and Avenger team they can add, or for program, it depends. So at any case, whenever there is a new risk, we can keep adding here, and we can discuss as a program and see, or as a team, whether someone can accept that risk. And I added little definition here, or someone is owning this, whether it is resolved or mitigated, what is the current status. So I have a risk here, no status yet, but we need to discuss. So, and we have to keep revisiting this in our every single status meeting or risk planning meeting, and it gives a clear transparency. And all the previous risk also will stay here, but we just have to move them in one of this quadrant, either accepted, owned, resolved, and mitigated. So we can have a full transparency across the organization. Thank you very much.